Thanks for arriving, everybody. Traditional hot, 26 postures, 2 breathing exercises, which reminds me to turn up the heat some more. 26 postures, 2 breathing exercises. Do as much or as little as you want during the class. You're going to get benefits no matter what. We start with a deep breathing exercise, then we'll do 3 warm-up postures, then we'll all stop for a water break. Try to hold off on the water until after the warm-up's complete. The deep breathing exercise is a 6-second inhale through the nose, a 6-second exhale through the mouth. Constrict your throat, creating an audible breath. If you find your lungs are full or empty ahead of the class, hold them full or empty is the only time we'd ask you to hold your breath. Toes touch. Interlace and glue 10 fingers to the chin and the neck. Begin on the inhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Every inhale, try to take in more air. You're working lung capacity and lung elasticity. Exhale. On the exhale, fog a mirror on the ceiling, creating an ha sound. Inhale. Keep your shoulders down. Frame your face with the elbows. Fill the lungs. Exhale. Use a slight little bit of knuckle pressure on the chin. Create the very slightest pinch at the back side of the neck. Elbows touch, lungs empty. Inhale. Fill up your lower, middle, and upper lungs past capacity. Exhale. Only move the neck. Spine stays straight. Elbows shoulder height, no higher or lower. Inhale. Shoulders are down, elbows are up, lungs are full. Exhale. Only move the neck, fog a mirror on the ceiling, create an ha sound. Inhale. Every inhale, try to take in more breath. Work lung capacity and lung elasticity. Exhale. Only move the neck, spine straight, elbows touch just as the belly tightens. Inhale, we'll do 6 more, making these the biggest breaths of your entire day. Exhale. Audible noise, ha sound, elbows touch, lungs empty. Inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3 more. Elbows are up, lungs are full. Exhale. Audible breath. Belly tightens. Elbows touch, lungs empty. Inhale, 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Make this the biggest breath of your entire day. Exhale. Pull the belly tight, elbows touch, lungs empty at the same time. Great job. Roll your shoulders, moisten your mouth. 3 warm-up postures, starting with Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Inhale your arms above you. Interlace the 10 fingers, release the index fingers. Thumbs are crossed. Take another inhale. Move left to right 10 to 12 times. Watch your hips move opposite the shoulders like a pendulum, creating a stretch down both sides of the body. The first set, 60 seconds. The second set, 30 seconds. Don't worry about depth. Worry about form. Depth comes with a consistent practice. Let's meet back up in the middle. All my cues are micro adjustments. Inhale, telescope your ribs up. Exhale to the right. Press your thighs, hips, stomach forward and to the left as your upper body starts to lean back. That's going to help to open the pelvis and the shoulders, shifting the weight into the heels. Press your hips past the knife edge of the left pinky toe. Create a crescent shape with the body. Enjoy a tremendous stretch down the left side of the body. Bones to skin, fingertips to toes. Bring your right shoulder and your left hip closer to the front of your mat. Your shoulders and hips are square to the front of your mat. Lift your chin up, your neck is visible. That's an airway. Keep it open. Every inhale finds space. Every exhale, move a little deeper. Right hand pulls on the left hand, point back right corner of the room, wake up the shoulders. We're not going to bounce. We're almost near the end. We're going to reach, 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 and rise. Inhale, telescope your ribs up. Exhale to the left. Press your thighs, hips, stomach forward and to the right as your upper body starts to lean back. Open the hips and the shoulders, shift weight to heels. Hips press past knife edge of right pinky toe. Create crescent shape with body. Enjoy tremendous stretch down right side of body. Bring your left shoulder and right hip closer to the front of the mat. Lift your chin up so your neck is visible. Arms are straight, heels of the hands are tight, biceps connected to your ears. If there's a gap, make it an equal distance. Left hand pulls on right hand, point back left corner of room. Wake up shoulders. We're not going to bounce. Reach, reach, and rise. Rest your head back. Roll your neck lightly. Left and right. Left and right. You can bring your biceps to line up to the ears again. Then inhale, telescope your ribs up. Draw your tailbone down and press your thighs, hips, stomach forward. Look for the back wall or the back baseboard. Start to trace the wall ceiling backwards. Keep your legs straight, upper back bending. 80-20 breathing, so keep 80% of the air in the lungs to create an airbag effect for the low back. Breathe from top 20%. You're near the end, everybody. Your final opportunity to bring the biceps behind the ears as you go back. Fall back, more back, and rise. Still keep your biceps glued to your ears. Bend your knees as much as you need. Tight belly. Exhale your hands to the floor, nice and slow. U-turn from back bend to forward bend. Once your hands are on the floor, lift your heels left and right. Left and right. And take some deep knee bends all the way down and all the way up. Do that 2-3 times. Getting fluids flowing between the joints, the ligaments, preparing for your practice of yoga. Padahastasana, hand to foot posture. Everybody, take a deep knee bend. Grab your heels from behind and underneath. Pinky fingers eventually touch. 10 fingers face forward. Pull hard on your heels, straighten your legs best you can. Keep your belly on your thighs. There's no gap between belly and thighs. If you feel like there's a gap, bend your knees more. Relax your neck. Your eyes are open.
full 60 minutes of the class. If your belly's on your thighs, then use the pressure of the chest on the knees. Start to straighten your legs. Lengthen the top of the head towards the top of the feet. One day when the legs are straight, lengthening of the hamstring moves to pinch of hip, lengthening of lumbar. Breathing. Everybody, bend your knees more. Get your pinkies and wrists and elbows closer together behind your heels, ankles, and calves. Your final opportunity. Pull hard. Lock out your legs. Reverse your way back up. Bend knees, tight belly, interlock fingers. Exhale your hands down. Take a moment. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Prepare for second set. Inhale your arms up. Interlace 10 fingers, release index fingers, opposite thumbs crossed. Inhale again. Exhale to the right. 30 seconds, half as long. You can start the second set wherever you left off at the end of the first set. You can start at your depth. Shoulders and hips square, top of the mat, chin lifted. Biceps line up to the ears, right hand pulls on left hand. Not going to bounce. We'll reach, 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 and rise. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Press your thighs, hips, stomach forward and to the right. Lean your upper body back. Second set, half as long. Chin is lifted. Arms and heels of the hands tight, arms straight. Press your hips past knife edge of right pinky toe. Left hand pulls on right. Wake up the shoulders. Point back left corner of room. We don't bounce. Reach, reach, and rise. Rest your head back. Roll your neck lightly, left and right. Left and right. Inhale, telescope your ribs up. Keep 80% of the air in the lungs and begin to trace the ceiling backwards. Keep your legs straight. Press biceps, stomach forward. Look for the back wall or baseboard. Near the end, you can go back. Bring the biceps behind the ears, fall back, more back, and rise. Still keep the biceps glued to the ears to work your core. Bend your knees if you need to release low back tension. Exhale your hands to the floor. Take your time. Okay. Once your hands are on the floor, lift your heels left and right. Deep knee bends all the way down and all the way up. 2 or 3 times. Get blood flowing in between the joints and ligaments. Padahastasana, hand to foot posture, everybody. Deep knee bend, heels are lifted. Grab your heels from behind and underneath. Pinky fingers eventually touch. Pull hard, straighten legs best you can. Heads dangling, eyes are open. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Keep the belly on the thighs. Use the pressure of the chest on the knees, straightening the legs, lengthening the top of the head towards the top of the feet. Breathing. Everybody bend your knees more. Get the elbows to touch behind the calves. Your final opportunity. Lock out your legs. Reverse your way back up. Hands down. You've warmed up the spine in 4 directions safely. Now let's warm up core, arms, and legs. Awkward seated pose. Step to the right 6 inches. Measure that 6 inches with 2 fists between your big toes. Reach your hands forward. Engage biceps, triceps, and pec minor. Inhale across the upper back. Exhale, chair pose. There should be 6 inches between your knees, your ankles, your elbows, and your wrists. Your hands are shoulder height. If the knees are passing the toes, bring them back. Then tighten that belly and lean the upper body back. Draw the shoulder blades down. This first set is a form of backward spine bending. Try to get the shoulders onto the wall behind you. Breathing. Begin to test the limits of balance. I need you to lower. 6-second inhale, slide down the wall. And rise. Keep your arms strong. Work your ankle strength every day. Heels up, heels forward. Go to the point that you start to wiggle and wobble and stay there. As you start to bend the knees, concentrate on the height of the heels. That's your primary goal. The knees are never wider than the hips. The hips will never be below an invisible chair. Tighten that belly, lift front of pelvis, draw tailbone down, bend the knees more. Concentrate on the height of the heels, everybody. Wiggling and wobbling is the edge you arrive for. Get back there. Your final 6-second inhale. Lift your heels even higher. Bend the knees more. And rise. Keep your arms strong. Touch your knees together, lifting the heels 1/4 inch from the mat. Got a 10-second descent. Stop where you want. 10. Shoulders stacked. 9. Belly tight. 8. Knees stay touching. 7. Stop where you want. 6. You're in an elevator. 5. 4. 3. Eventually, arms and thighs parallel to the floor. Shoulders stay above your hips. Lift up 1/4 inch. 6-second ascent. 6, 5, lean back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, feet together. Take a moment. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Second set. Step to the right 6 inches. Measure that with 2 fists between big toes. Reach arms forward. Rest them on reflection. Rest them shoulder height. Engage bicep, tricep, pec minor. Inhale. Chair pose. Toes are lifted. 6 inches between knees, ankles, elbows, wrists. Feet square on the inside. Shift weight to heels. Test limits of balance. Upper back spine bending. Shoulders on the wall behind you. Don't you dare give up. Sink deeper in chair. 6-second inhale. And rise. Keep your arms strong. Ankle strength every day. Heels up, heels forward. Go to the point you're wiggling and wobbling. Stay there. Tighten the belly and start to bend the knees. Concentrate height of heel. Shoulders stay stacked. Knees never wider than the hips. Hips never lower than an invisible chair. Get to the point you're wiggling and wobbling. The final 6-second inhale. Inhale the heels up. Bend the knees more. And rise. Heels down. Keep your arms strong. Glue your knees together. Lift the heels 1/4 inch. 10-second descent. 9. 8. Stop where you want. 7. Knees stay touching. 6. You're in an elevator. 5. Slower. 4, 3, 2. Take 3 small bounces. Hold the third high bounce. Keep your knees touching. Rise. 6, 5, 4, 3. Lean back. Arms down, feet together. Take a moment. One more warm-up posture and we'll all stop for water break. Garasana Eagle. Inhale your arms up. Right arm underneath left. If you can't grab your wrists or interlock fingers, grab your shoulders. Inhale across upper back. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale your right leg over the left. Remove the gap between the thighs. Point your right toe to your left ankle or hook it. Move the knees to the right, tighten the belly. Tops of the fingers line up bottom of the nose, so draw the elbows lower. Compression of all the joints in the body. Shoulders hip square to the floor, left shoulder lower, right hip lower. Deep breathing, soft expression, chin up. Bend your left knee more. Release. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, left arm under right. Grab your wrist, interlock your fingers, or grab your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, chair. Inhale, left leg over right. The higher you lift the left leg over the right thigh, the more likely you are to hook the left toe to the ankle. Some of us may never hook toe to ankle, no problem. Point toe to ankle. No gap between thighs. Knees, ankles, elbows, wrists, center line. That means knees to the left, elbows to the right, chin up. Soften the jaw. Lean that upper body back. Tighten your belly. Don't give up. Bend. Right knee more. Release. Big breath. Arms up. Exhale. Right arm under left. Inhale. Cross upper back. Exhale. Chair. Inhale. Right leg over left. Point or hook your toe to your ankle. Move your knees to the right. Tighten the belly. Lift the chin. Lean the upper body back. Draw the elbows lower. Soften the expression. Deepen breath. Bend knee more. Release. Inhale, arms up. Last one. Exhale, left arm under. Grab that wrist, interlock fingers, inhale across upper back. Exhale, chair. Left leg, high on right thigh. No gap between thighs, chin up. Draw the elbows down, move the knees to the left. Point your toe to your ankle. Draw your right shoulder lower. Deepen the breath again, don't give up, everybody. Bend right knee a bit more. Release, hands up. Big breath. Exhale, hands down. Tiny sip of water, just enough to moisten mouth. Dandiyama Janusarasana. Standing head to knee. Shift weight to left leg. Engage left thigh. Feel or see the knee draw up into the thigh. Inhale across the upper back. Exhale, come on down. Interlace 10 fingers 2 inches above the right foot. 60 seconds. Focus forward. Focus stability in your left leg. It's strong, solid concrete like a lamp post. In order to modify, you're either grabbing the shin or the knee. Don't grab the heel or the arch of the right foot. Go for the ball of the right foot. Make sure your heel is underneath your knee, not in front, not behind. There should be no weight in your hands. If everything I said makes sense, you have an option to start your kick. 30 seconds left. Keep your gaze forward. Keep both arms and legs straight. And when both legs are straight, start to lay the elbows to the calf. Right heel no higher, no lower than the right hip. Pull toes back. Press heel forward. Turn right foot to the center line. 3, Breathing. 2. Breathing. 1. Slowly set your right foot down and shift the weight to your right leg. Engage your right thigh. Feel or see your knee draw up. That's how we lock up that leg, which is different than just pushing the knee away from the front of the mat. Inhale across upper back. Exhale, coming down. Interlace 10 fingers, 2 inches below the left foot. Interlace to the webbing of the hands. Don't grab the arch or the heel of the left foot. Go for the ball of the left foot. Left thigh parallel. Left heel underneath left knee. Re-engage the right leg. Thumbs stay underneath the foot. Focus stays forward. If everything I said makes sense and there's no weight in your hands, option to start your kick. Both arms and legs stay straight. Until both legs are straight, left heel hip height, no higher, no lower. Pull toes back, turn left foot to center line, and then lay elbows to calf. Don't give up. Re-engage the right leg. Draw the shoulders down your back. Press the spine through the shoulder blades. 3. Don't set that foot down. 2. Breathe in. Slowly set your foot down. Shake, 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 shake. Upper back bend. Draw tailbone down. Press thigh, hip, stomach forward. Second set, 30 seconds. Shift weight to left leg. Engage left thigh. Feel or see the knee draw up. Inhale. Exhale, coming down. Interlace the fingers just below the foot. No weight in the hands. Option to start your kick. Both arms and legs straight. Draw shoulders down. Press big toe mound forward. Point the elbows to the calf. Look at the top of your foot. Run the gaze to your knee. 3, 2, forehead to knee. Straighten the arms. Bend the knee and set the foot down. Reverse your way out. Shift weight to right leg. Inhale across upper back. Exhale, coming down. Interlace those fingers just below the foot. No weight in the hands. Option to start your kick. 30 seconds left. Keep both arms and legs straight. Left heel no higher, no lower than hip. Press heel, pull toes, turn foot center line. Lay the elbows to the calf, bottom of the calf. Wrap the shoulders around the chest. Look at the top of your foot. Run the gaze to your knee. 3. Forehead to knee. 2. Take your time. Set it down. Upper back bending. Tailbone draws down. Press thigh, hip, stomach forward. Inhale, upper back bend. Legs straight. Stretch psoas. And release. Dancers. 60 seconds. Right palm upright like you're holding a tray. Keep your palm upright. Drop the wrist to the thigh, but do not twist your right hand. Grab your ankle from the inside. Invite your right knee to the center line. Lift your left arm up. To modify, you would just grab your ankle from the outside and work stability. 60 seconds. First cue, kick into the right hand, 50% leg strength. Keep your hips squared to the mirror or the floor in front of you and begin to lay your belly over an invisible tabletop in front of you. Shift the weight to the ball of the left foot. If you were to fall out, you'd fall forward, but the strength of the kick, iron will, and determination are carrying you. Left hand shoulder height or higher, cheek connected to bicep. Allow the right shoulder to disappear behind the left, mini up dog of chest.
You're breathing and you're kicking and you're stretching 50-50. You've got 12 seconds left. If you fell out, get back in. Unity in the world. Take your time to release, nice and slow. Switch sides. Shoulder blade to spine, chest opener, left palm upright, like holding a tray. Keep palm upright, lower wrist to thigh. Don't twist that hand, hook ankle from inside. Draw that left knee to the center line. Inhale the right arm up. Allow that left shoulder to disappear behind the right. Kick into the left hand, 50% leg strength, 60 seconds. Lay your belly over an invisible table in front of you, working the core. Square your left hip to the floor or the wall in front of you. Work the core. Strengthen the right leg, strong, solid, concrete, like lamppost. Left shoulder disappears behind right, meaning up dog of chest. Right hand shoulder height or higher, cheek connected to bicep. You've got 12 seconds left. If you fell out, get back in. Let's maintain some unity. Kick back. Kick up. Kick more. Slowly release. Try not to fall out. If you fell out, fantastic. That's the edge. You've arrived for it. But try to save that energy. Just a little. Release with integrity. 30 seconds. Right palm upright like you're holding a tray. Hook your ankle from the inside. Draw your knee to the center line. You have two options with the toes. You can pull the toes to the knee to engage the knee, or you can point the toes. It's your choice. 30 seconds. Kick into the right hand. Move your right hip forward or down. Shift the weight to ball of left foot. Left hand higher. Standing splits is your goal. So don't give up. Keep breathing and kick up. Kick back. Kick more. Slowly set your foot down. Left palm, palm upright. Elbow to ribs. Wrist to thigh. Keep palm upright. Grab ankle from inside. Draw knee to center line. Pull toe or point toe. It's your choice. Right arm up. Keep your knees together. First kick. That's enough. 50% leg strength only. Lay belly over table in front of you. Knee disappears behind hip. One day toes reappear above your head. Re-engage the right leg. Don't give up here, everybody. You can do this. Keep breathing. Kick back. Kick up. Kick more. Set your foot down. Take a moment. Tadasana, standing stick posture. 10 to 20 seconds. Step to the back of your mat. Inhale your arms up, interlace the fingers, release index fingers, keep thumbs crossed. Inhale again, giant step, right leg. Point the toes of the left foot, lengthening the front of the left leg, lower the left hip. Straighten the left leg, lift it higher. Straighten the arms, biceps behind the ears. Chin off the chest. Lower your left hip more. Strengthen your right leg one more time as you reach and you stretch and you release. Inhale, telescope your ribs up. Giant step, left leg. Point the toes of the right foot. Straight spine. To protect your back, you keep your hands on your hips. Lower the right hip, straighten the right leg. Lift the right leg. Lengthen the spine.
Draw the shoulder blades together. Reach, straighten the arms. Chin off chest, stretch. Breathe. And release. You exhale your arms down. Take a moment. Breathe, everybody. If the heart's racing, great. That was a cardiovascular style workout. Working all the muscles in the body at one time. Second opportunity. Inhale your arms up. Interlace 10 fingers, release index fingers. Inhale again. Giant step, right leg. Point the toes of the left foot, tighten the belly. Lower the left hip, straighten the arms on the left leg. Lift the left leg higher. Bring the biceps behind the ears. Reaching and stretching. Slowly release. Inhale, telescope your wrists up. Giant step, left leg. Point the toes of the right foot. Tighten the belly. Straighten the arms. Lower the right hip. Bring the biceps behind the ears. Try to create a capital letter T. T stands for terrific. And release. Exhale. Hands down. Wide leg forward fold. Dandayama. Bikram Paschimottanasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, giant step to the right. 3 feet or wider. Kick your heels out so they line up to the edges of the mat. Draw the shoulders down. Tighten the belly. Keep your legs straight if you can. And grab calves. Keep your spine straight. Ankles. Keep your spine straight. Or maybe heels, as long as your spine is straight. Hip over the knee, knee over the heel. The straighter the spine, the more intense the hamstring stretch. You're moving the belly towards the center line of the thighs. The object of stretching is pulling, so pull on whatever you get a hold of. Lengthen the top of the head away from the tailbone. Forearms run up the shins. Draw the shoulders down your back. Deep breathing, head below the heart. Oxygen-rich blood race into the mind. Push into balls of feet. Let's rise. Inhale, hands up. Exhale. Hands down. Your second opportunity to lengthen your hamstrings. Inhale. Giant step. Now, if your forehead actually touched the floor, shorten your stance. If your forehead did not touch the floor, widen the stance. Inhale, tighten the belly. Exhale, coming down. Grab calves. So you might be a 90-degree angle like this, maybe even higher. Grab ankles, spine straight. Grab heels. The primary goal, straight spine. Form over depth. Straighten your spine. Hip over heel, weight ball of feet. Object of stretching is pulling. Lengthen the top of the head away from tailbone. Push into balls of feet. Bend your knees if you need to. Use your hands to help yourself up. Inhale. Hands up, feet together. Exhale, hands down. Okay, everybody. You have arrived at triangle, Trikonasana. This is the climax of the class. Everything afterwards is a downhill slope, and everything you did up until this moment prepared you for this moment. Inhale your arms up. Exhale. Giant step to the right. Turn your right foot to the back side of the mat. Then bend your right knee. Your right heel lines up to the arch of the left foot or your left heel. Stack your knee over your ankle. Lean away from the front of your mat, so straight spine. If your knee's passing your ankle like this, widen the stance. Knee cannot pass ankle. One day, thigh will be parallel. Right arm down, left arm up. Line your elbow up to your thigh or your knee. No higher, no lower. Lift the gaze to the left thumb. Activate the fingers touching all 5 fingers of both hands together. Give the edge of your left foot more energy. Draw your tailbone towards your left heel. Use the right elbow pressure on the right knee. Move the right knee to the right. Weight's equal in your 2 feet. Some of us might get that hip below the knee. If that's the case, index and middle finger, grab a hold of big toe. Don't give up. Draw that left shoulder blade down your back. Deep Ujjayi breathing. Get real. Right now, hips lower. Rise. Turn your right foot. Turn your left foot. Heels in one line. Bend knee. Knee passes ankle like this. You have to widen stance. Lean away from the front back of your mat. Bend knee. Bend knee. Bend knee. Left arm down, right arm up. Elbow lines up to thigh, no higher, no lower. You're trying to create a straight line, armpit to right heel, creating a triangle between your left thigh, tricep, rib cage. Draw your right shoulder blade down your back, lift the chin to the right shoulder. 10 fingers active. Left knee must stack. Draw tailbone towards right heel, move left knee to the left. Wake up your hip. Ujjayi breath, don't give up. Hips lower. Get the hip below the knee line. Get index finger to grab big toe. Breathe, get real, hips lower. Rise. Heel to the feet. Together, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Take a moment. Prepare a second set. Big breath. Big step. Turn your right foot to the back of the room. Bend your right knee. Bend your right knee. Right arm down, left arm up. Draw your right shoulder blade down your back. Lift the gaze to left thumb. Get your edge. It means widen the stance and lower your hips. Activate the toes. Draw tailbone to left heel. Ujjayi breath. Breath carries you. Rise. Right foot. Left foot. Don't just bend knee. Ride your breath into the postures. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Do that a couple times to find your depth. Left arm down, right arm up. Edge of right foot strong. Left elbow pressure to left knee, chin to right shoulder. Active hands, tight belly. Soft expression, deep breathing, hips lower. Get here, get real. Rise. Inhale, hands up. Exhale. Dhyana, Babiktapada Janusarasana, better known as pyramid. One set. Inhale, 3-foot step to the right. Cross thumbs, don't interlock fingers. 10 toes back of the mat. Feet on railroad tracks. Right hip back, left hip forward. Bend your right knee, tighten your belly, tuck your chin. And get your forehead to touch your right knee. The posture doesn't begin until the forehead touches the knee. If your forehead's touching your knee, then use pressure forehead, straighten knee. If your forehead's connected to a straight leg, then maybe palm pressure on mat, hairline meets kneecap. You're massaging your internal organs. Ascending and transverse colon on this side. You're massaging your endocrine system. Tiny sips of air. Push into right foot, rise. 10 toes to the side. 10 toes to the other side of your mat. Feet on railroad tracks, not a tight rope. Left hip back, right hip forward a couple times. So your hips square to that edge of the mat. Thumbs crossed, don't interlace fingers. Bend left knee, round that back, tuck that chin. Get your forehead to touch your knee. The posture doesn't begin until the forehead touches the knee. Bend knee. If your forehead's touching the knee, then use pressure at forehead, straighten the leg. If your forehead's connected to a straight leg, maybe hairline meets kneecap. Palms stay touching, thumbs crossed. Tiny sips of air, massaging endocrine system, ascending and transverse colon, descending and transverse colon on this side. Take another sip of air, slowly rise. Hands down, feet together. Tree with option, tree, and then toe stand. Shift weight to left leg. Inhale your right knee into your armpit, close the knee, and keep it closed with your right hand. Grab your right ankle with your left hand and place the ankle to the front of the thigh or line the heel up to the crease of the hip. Eventually the heel will line up to the belly button. Keep a hold of that ankle and invite the right knee away from the front of the mat. One hand heart center. Everybody, only one hand. I want everybody to lift the front of the pelvis, draw the tailbone down a second time, and then see if you can get that knee away a little more. Feel the hip flexor. And if you can maintain that and the heel doesn't move, only then would you bring both hands to heart center. So I can only do this on one side. Both hands to heart center. Take your time to release. Because one hip will be different than the other. One side of the body always different than the other. Inhale your left knee into your armpit. Close the knee and keep it closed by holding on to it. Grab your ankle with your hand and place the ankle on the front of the thigh or line the heel up to the crease of the hip. Eventually the heel will line up to the belly button. Invite your left knee away from the front of the mat. Now, lift the front of the pelvis, draw the tailbone down, and invite the knee away a little more. One hand heart center. Now, maybe both hands heart center, but concentrate space in your low back. And if you can, without falling out, slowly release. Your second set option for toe stand. Toe stand's not advanced. Everyone can play with toe stand. Inhale, right knee into armpit. Close the knee. Invite the ankle to the front of the thigh and invite the right knee away from the front of the mat. Stay here. If you want to play with toe stand, look at the top of your mat. Now reach for the mat with both your hands. You might stay here working stability and a lengthening of your hamstring. If you've got a hold of the floor, then shift the weight into the hands, lift the heel, and lower yourself down. Tippy fingers beside your hips. Left leg strong, solid. One hand to heart center. Tighten that belly. Lift off to that left heel. Maybe both hands heart center. You reverse or release your way out of this. Shift weight to right leg. Inhale the left knee into your armpit. Close the knee. Place the ankle to the front of the thigh and invite the knee away from the front of your mat. Lift the front of the pelvis, draw the tailbone down, invite the knee away again. One hand heart center. Stay here. Go on, play with toe stand, look at the top of your mat, and then begin to reach for your mat. You might stay here as you're working stability and a lengthening of your hamstring. If you get a hold of the floor, lift your heels, shift weight into the hands, lower yourself. You'll catch yourself. Your hands are there to catch you. Right leg strong, fingers by hips. Tight belly, one hand heart center. Maybe both hands heart center. You're not balancing, you're using strength. So strengthen the right leg, tighten the belly, take another breath. Reverse or release. I can't reverse, I release. Honor standing sequence onto mat. Let's get the rest of this class going. Great job, everybody. Onto your back. Heels not width apart. Arms not in contact with the body. Take a moment. Let blood flow. Let blood equalize. Work major compressions and extensions. Wind removing pose, Ardha, Pava, Muktasana. Heels closer. Inhale, right knee into armpit, not chest. Interlace fingers just below the knee. Elbows equal distance to the mat. And tight to the ribs. Press your left heel away. Pull your 10 toes up. Spread the bones of the feet. Micro tuck the chin, lengthen the back of the neck. Breathe into the right, lower right lung. Breathe into the belly. That means inhale, press the belly up, massaging again, ascending in transverse colon. Exhale, draw the thigh down, massaging internal organs. Maintain compression. Work grip strength. And release. Inhale, left knee to armpit, not chest. Interlace the fingers just below the knee. Then invite the elbows in equal distance to the mat, elbows tight to ribs. Press right heel away from right hip, pull 10 toes up towards your 2 knees. Keep the back of the head glued, micro tuck your chin. Inhale, press your belly up against the thigh. Exhale, draw the thigh down against the belly. Spread the bones of the feet. Massage your organs, maintain white knuckle grip. Release. Inhale, both knees into the chest. Reach over the shins for the elbows, wrists, or fingers. If you can't grab the elbows, that's okay, but I want everybody to try for the elbows. Feet are side by side, not crossed. Back of the head glued to the mat. I want you to flatten your low back and then press your tailbone down. And you'll feel the knees pull away from the chest. Concentrate, maintain a flat spine, but then invite the knees back into the chest. One day as you improve your skeletal system through the practice of yoga, your spine will lay flat and the knees will stay connected to the chest. Release. Slowly lower. We transition for the rest of the class with double exhale sit-ups. To transition for double exhale sit-ups, glue your heels together and down. Inhale your arms up. Double exhale. Okay, onto your belly for spine strengthen. If double exhale sit-ups are hard on your back, skip them. Roll to your side. Use your hands to help yourself up. Bhujangasana, Cobra. Hands under shoulders. Tops of fingers line up, tops of shoulders. Keep the top of the feet down. Engage the thighs. Feel just your kneecaps lift. Keep your belly button and hands down, ribs up. Draw shoulders down to your back. Keep your knees lifted. No palm pressure. Work upper middle back bending. Neutral neck. Keep the belly button down, but see if you can lift the ribs. No palm pressure. Back strength. Slowly release. Hands to your side. Flip your palms to the mat. Palms down. Rock and roll your hips left and right. See if you can get your pinky fingers to touch underneath your hips. Kiss the mat. Don't look left or right to protect your neck. Inhale your right leg up. Relax your left leg. Press your right hip down. Lift your right leg higher. Breathe. Don't give up, everybody. Keep that right leg up. In fact, lift it higher right now. Exhale, set it down slow. Inhale your left leg up. Relax your right leg. Straighten your left leg. Press your left hip down on the wrist mat or forearm. Breathe. Inhale your left leg higher. Exhale, set it down slowly. Double leg lift. Before you do a double leg lift, spread the fingers, straighten the arms, touch the pinky fingers together. Kiss the mat to protect the neck. For a double leg lift, you can use a little bit of momentum. Push down, lift up. The more that you push down, the more you lift up. Your goal is to roll your hips off of the wrists and back down. Release your arms out from underneath. Airplane. Arms are 45 degrees, half of 90. Full locust. Purna Salambhasana. Inhale, lift everything. Arms and legs. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Point the toes. Lift the thighs. Soften the expression. Think banana shape. Knuckles line up to crown of head. Wake up the shoulders. Middle thigh higher. Bottom rib higher. Don't hold the breath. Slowly release. Last spine strengthen. Floor bow, Dhanurasana. If it's hard to grab your ankles, don't grab your ankles. Spread your wings for airplane. You can pull the toes or point them. It's your choice today. Arms stay straight. Kick into the hands. Think what a teardrop shape might look like. Knees and ankles 6 inches apart. Ribs, thighs lift. Deep breathing. Maybe you look a little higher. Slowly release. Get to the top of your mat. Hips on heels. Sleeping hero or hero. If you know what sleeping hero is, find it.
If you don't, we'll move together. I'll do it from the side today. My heels are apart, my toes are coming in. Some of us might be able to have those ankles straight. If this is too much pressure on your knees or ankles, that's okay. Lean out of the knees and ankles. It took me 1 year practicing every day before I could sit comfortably like this. If you can sit comfortably like this, the next stage, keep your knees together, bring your ankles apart. See what happens. If your hips are floating, like mine are, or you feel pressure in your knees, then you come back to the first part and you stay here. If your hips are on the floor, your knees are okay, then you might lean back. It's okay if the knees start to open, but if they lift off the floor, you've gone too far as you try to get to your elbows. Some of us may get down to our shoulder blades. If that's the case, then you grab your elbows above your head, and if you have already gotten there, you switch your grip. The purpose of this posture is compression, slowing of blood in legs. Those that are on their back are also lengthening their psoas, front of the body, and their shoulders are opening. We lengthen the front of the body, we open the shoulders multiple times. So doing a modified hero is fine. You're still getting all the benefits of the practice throughout the class. Let's release that compression and let the blood flow free. Shavasana. Okay. 3 postures, 2 twists, and a breathing exercise. Try to lift for double axial sit-ups. Try to lift upper, middle, lower back in 3 sections instead of piking your way up with a straight spine. Glue your heels down. Inhale your arms up. Exhale. Okay, back of mat for half tortoise. Ardha Chaturasana. Inhale, arms up. Cross thumbs, don't interlock fingers. Keep your hips on your heels. Inhale again. Tighten the belly. Try to get your nose to the mat ahead of your pinky fingers. Keep your hips to the mat, to the heels. Now that you're down, shuffle your hips towards your heels. I like to lift my belly button off my thigh and place it closer to my knees. Keep the thumbs crossed, palms touching, just knife edge of pinky to mat. Everybody bend your elbows and see if you can get your forehead to the mat. Now, if your forehead's on the mat, start to straighten the arms, but keep your forehead to the mat. If your hips are on your heels, your forehead's to the mat, and the arms are straight, then bring your nose or chin to the mat, lengthen the neck. Breathing, tight core, reverse your way back up. Exactly how you went down. Exhale, hands down, straight into camel. 6 inches between knees and ankles, that's 2 fists. Tops of the feet push to the mat. Thumbs in, fingers up. Draw your tailbone down. Press your feet into the mat. Press your hips forward. Inhale, telescope your ribs up. Exhale, press your hips forward more. Breathing, upper back bending. Middle back bending. Lengthening of psoas, maybe. Lengthening and bending of the low back. Bring your hands in. Grab the heels. Breathing. Push your feet down. Lift your chest up. Press your hips forward. Keep your lips closed. Touch your teeth together. Release. Onto your back, Shavasana. To reset the spine after camel, we'll do that double exhale sit up again. So glue the heels together and down. And you can cross your arms on the chest too. Inhale. Rabbit, Sasandasana, back of the mat. I'll do this one from the side as well. Some of us might flip a towel over the feet for additional traction. Knuckles down, palms up. Inhale across upper chest. Exhale, tuck chin around your back. Grab your heels. Try to get your hips over your knees, which is putting pressure on the neck and the head, which is why you're pulling on the heels, relieving pressure from head. Press your spine through the shoulder blades. Lengthen the back. Breathing. Keep your feet down. Hips over the knees. Tuck the chin. Slowly rise. Okay, last two postures. Janu Sarasana, separate leg, head to knee stretch. Right leg out, left leg in. Torso to the right a couple times. Bend your knee, grab your foot, place your forehead on your knee. Use the pressure of your forehead on the knee, start to straighten the leg. Gaze under right armpit. Elbows point towards the floor, shoulders away from your ears. Pressure of forehead straightens leg. Lift the heel a 1/4 inch if your leg is straight. Release, switch. Left leg up. Torso to the left, 1, 2, 3 times. Bend the knee, grab the foot, place the forehead to the knee. The posture doesn't start until the forehead meets the knee. So grab your foot, thumbs under foot, forehead to knee, gaze under left armpit. Use pressure of forehead, maybe straighten that leg. And if your forehead's connected to a straight leg, you might lift that heel off the ground. This is the same as standing head to knee posture at the start of the class, only you removed balance from the equation. Slowly rise. Double exhale, sit up. Both legs out in front of you. Second, your shoulder blades touch down. Paschimottanasana. Move fleshy, meet bones. Index, middle finger, grab big toes. Straight spine. Press big toe mounds forward. Straight spine, so you're digging into your hamstrings. Draw elbows down. Lengthen those hamstrings. Rest your head down. Breathe. Slowly rise. Final spinal. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Bend your left leg. Step your right leg over. To modify, you're going to keep your bottom leg straight. Do not just twist. Ride your breath into the posture. Inhale, lengthen.
Exhale into a twist. Your right hand's like a kickstand behind you to protect your spine. So inhale, lengthen, use that right hand. Exhale your shoulders down, twist middle upper spine. Inhale, lengthen. Keep that left arm bent. Some of us might grab the right knee. Some of us might fully bind by reaching that arm behind and bind through this triangle. Switching sides. To modify, keep your right leg straight or bend your right knee, step left leg over. Four corners of left foot to the mat. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale. Do that a couple times. Inhale. Exhale. Use your left hand like a kickstand, so you lengthen that low back. Twist the middle upper spine. Deep breathing. Twist, twist, release, counter twist. Kabalati, breath of fire. Comfortable seated position. Breath of fire is a full lungs inhale. Exhale half. Snap the last half out. The inhale will be automatic. We'll do 40. Inhale, full lungs. Exhale half. And begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final Shavasana. Heels mat width apart or wider. Arms not in contact with the body. Let go of all your tensions and frustrations. Feel the mat carry your relaxed body. You did it. You worked every muscle, bone, joint, ligament, and system in the body. And you did all of that in a little bit more than 60 minutes. The stiller you lay, the more benefits you'll absorb. As fresh oxygen-rich blood races through the veins, coming in contact with every cell in the body. Feel your relaxed breathing. Feel your relaxed body. Feel your calm mind. These are the gifts of your yoga practice. Move your fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. Inhale, morning stretch. Exhale, roll your right side. Use your bicep like a pillow. Knees closer to the chest. You've come full circle. Let's slowly rise. Comfortable seated position. No matter how hectic your day is, no matter how long and hard you work, no matter how many excuses you've got to not get on your mat, congratulations for getting on your mat. My name is Roham. Namaste.